it'll change your life.
It's something I can't really explain. Like, you have to be here to experience it for yourself and just be with God.
I don't know. It's actually kind of hard. What would I do to get somebody to come? I would just tell them that I would probably guarantee them that they would have a life-changing experience, or I would, give them $1 million. Like, that's how much I believe in it. I mean, I would bet my life on it. And just in terms of I think no matter who you are, no matter what kind of parents you've had, no matter what your relationship is with God, every single human being, I think, really would be transformed after a week at Fatherheart. Honestly, it's revelation. It's the love of the Father like I don't think anybody's ever experienced it. I definitely could not have said these words in any way, shape, or form about my faith before this week. Like, my faith has been so strengthened because it's clear. Like, this is not difficult at all to understand, but it just takes time. The time of a week of being immersed in this. Like, it's a week. It's the best week I've ever spent in my life. So I think that's a way to tell somebody it's the best week I've ever had in my life. How about that?
I was on the fence myself. I kind of came to A school because a good friend said you should go, and didn't really give me much information. As a matter of fact, when I asked him for information, he didn't say much. So for me, it's hard to describe A school because you have to you can't convince someone of it. It's almost like your faith. You can't convince them of that. I guess I would say to someone that's on the fence that you will gain a revelation that God is so for you. It's so funny. As I say these things, they all sound like cliches. I don't know if they'd even work on anyone. I would pray that now my heart has changed so that when they'd see me, and as I'm talking about it, that sense of authenticity that would strike a chord. I actually think that would be my strongest thing, to just be able to be that message, as is said, and just be that person that now they're sensing something has changed and they want to know more about it. That would be my ultimate way of having people come to A school. That would be it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you're scared about coming, don't be. It's really just about having an open heart, and God's going to walk you through every step of the way. Really, the only thing that you should expect is that there's going to be work done in you, whether you can see it or not, whether you know it or not. You might know it during the week, you might not know it till a year later, but there's going to be things moving, there's going to be things that God's going to heal in you. And don't be afraid of that, because it's only going to make that relationship even stronger. It's going to give you just infinite possibilities to love on others more, to be able to share the gospel more confidently, because it's coming from a different place. It's not coming from us. It's now coming from the source of His love and His grace and everything that He has for us. And that burden is just not there anymore. It's just awesome. So do it. Come to Fatherheart. Okay, it's awesome.
Get off the fence. You need to get off the fence. You need this. You need to get off the fence.
Yeah, I think what I would say is don't overthink it, don't analyze it, don't push it away like, oh, I know God's love, I don't need it, or I'm already walking in His love. It's like it says in thinking of Ephesians, how wide, how deep, how long, and how wide, deep, long, and there's another word I'm losing right now, but just that His love is just so deep and it's so big, and we can't just walk around thinking we know it. There's so much more to His love. And I think that it's so important to not think that we know it. Just really open your heart and open yourself to receive His love in a way that you've never received it. So I think that's what I would say to someone who's on the fence is don't think it away. Just come in, open your heart, and see what God does.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
So I think everybody's aware of how precious the time is. And taking a week and spending it at Fatherheart really is a challenge for most people. But there's just something about the invitation to sit, to recover, to rest that most people realize they need, especially in this frantic world.
If God thinks that you need it and you put your faith in coming, He'll meet you there. A week seems like a lot, but like I said, it's worth it. I think 1 week out of what 52 weeks of the year, 1 week that changes how you relate with Him. It's just trust me. It's gonna be good.
Good.